Hi everyone, my name is Doji Kaur and today I'll be presenting the art my calculus. So to start off, I chose a pathway that was part of the Saddle River Pathway in Bergen County because Saddle River Pathway is one of my favorite places to walk, bike, or run, or just go and hang out with my family in Bergen County. As you can see from these pictures, it has all the very beautiful areas where you could go, and it's truly one of my favorite places in Bergen County. So for my pathway, I chose a pathway that starts off in Glen Rock, New Jersey, which is an area that I frequently visit. So I thought it would be very convenient. So the pathway starts off by going around a lake, and then it goes through much of the Saddle River Pathway. It also has a place where you could park your cars over here. So this path, as you can see, also has a lot of arches and curves, as you can see over here, over here, over here. So for these areas, I'm going to use the arc length formula of calculus to solve the length of the curve. So start off, I split my path into 4 segments. Segment 1 over here, segment 2 over here, segment 3 over here, and segment 4 over here. So I'm going to use the arc length formula to solve the length of the first 3 segments, this one, and this one. And for the last one, I'm just going to use Google Maps to tell me how long this segment was. So for segment 1, I use Google Maps to create an axis, X and Y axes. And from there, I choose. Well, I found these 5 coordinates. As you can see here, I put them here. And from these coordinates, I used a program for quadratic regression on my calculator to find the quadratic formula of these points, which is shown here, and is the most accurate it could get. And so after that, I found the derivative, which is this, and I plugged it into the arc length formula, which is here. And then I plugged that into my calculator, which gave me the length of the arc, which is about 935 feet. So for segment 2, I basically did the same thing as what I did for segment 1. As you can see, segment 2 is also a curve. So I just found 4 points. I'm using an X and Y axis. And from these 4 points, I then used the program for quadratic regression to find the equation, and then I plugged it in. I found the derivative, I plugged into the arc length formula, and then I got the arc length of segment 2, which is found to be 2,528.453862 feet. And basically I did the same thing for segment 3 as well, because segment 3 is also an arc. So I found the points using the X and Y axis. I found the quadratic formula, the derivative, and used the arc length formula to find how long the arc was, which is 667.25 approximately feet. For segment 4, however, since it wasn't exactly an arc or a curve, it was more of a straight line, I basically just approximated. Well, I used a straight line in Google Maps, which will tell you, Google Maps will tell you how long that line is to approximate. And I found the length was approximately 398 feet. So after I calculated the lengths of all 4 segments, as you can see here, I added them all up to find that the total length of my pathway was about 4,528.7 feet, and I calculated this into miles, and I got that this is approximately 0.857 miles. So at this point, I wanted to test the accuracy of my calculations. So Google Maps told me that after I after I put the path on Google Maps told me that my path was approximately 0.870 miles long. So I basically used the percent error formula to, what I did was basically to subtract the value I got from the value Google Maps told me and divided by the value that Google Maps told me and multiplied by 100%. And I found that the percent error that my method had was 1.41%. So as you can see, it's a really small percent error, and the method I used to find the length of my path was pretty accurate. Thank you for listening to my argument.